That they have to look out for. The JoJo pops, the double screens of Feast and JoJo, the pick and roll with J Money as well.
Game one is tipping off right now. The 76ers will take it first. Scott Cole, Dirk along with you. 5-game series. Radiant gives it to Steves, and what a way to open the game for Philly. Here's Bear now, 4-4. And he gets to the rim again, and this time he'll rock it. Here's Bear, working against Bread. Oh my, crossed up, and the finish by Bear.
Had about, what, 3 or 4 turnovers in the game as well, so it's been a nightmare game here in game one.
Tell you, all those, man, they just can't stay in front of him.
See what Bear does this so good, and the defense when that happens, unless Bear just continues the layup animation, but he's consistently getting dunks out of it. Boom, look, another Euro step, shakes Nudini off and goes straight to the rack. And that's why they ended up getting a stop. Even though Bear got the open look, that one bump is enough to drop the stamina if he keeps on doing dribble moves like that.
And Radiant, finally. T-Wolves, winners of 11 straight. Bear, nothing but go here in the first half of game one. Scott Cole, Dirk the caster, along with you. Been here all season long.
And screen or even try to slip a screen. That's just not a thing. T-Wolves Gaming make it their own thing.
Steves, we got 10 players playing tonight. 4 of them
out from the corner. Everybody rotated effectively, but it's whoever ended up going for that reach. That's where they made the mistake, gambling in the pass.
Both these crowds were in it early. But now it's all T-Wolves. JoJo just all alone.
Horns action.
I'm supposed to be home tomorrow at 4 p.m. Tell my wife I might be home tonight if this keeps up. 55-27 round between the games. CDS can't get it to go. J Money, showtime!
At this point, you're playing for game 2. Going to the other side, I mean, that's where you can start to get into your bread and butter a little bit. You start working, the things just feel like they start to go your way more, but he has not, even some open opportunities, it looks like they're open, they're jumping in every single shot.
I mean, it's crazy, that's my guy. He's been grinding, you know, we knew that this was what it was going to be, so, I mean, it's been a great experience watching him play.
What do you expect happens in this series today?
I got T-Wolves in 4.
Game will have Radiant and ZDS shoot poorly. Just doesn't exist.
I mean, the wave of confidence that you're going to be riding going into this game number 2 for the T-Wolves is
maybe not very vocal on the sticks, but they're going to have a lot to discuss with 45 seconds to go. And this ain't the regular season. It's a final. It's a flood. 71-36. T-Wolves take game 1.
We said, I mean, how easy they made it look.
Phil up on the desk in the chat. Alex and Jeff roaming around, and here we go. 76ers will win in the tip. Now find themselves in the final. What a story he's been. He's got a lot of family in the building that made their way down from Indiana, and there is Bear the Beast.
If your game plan is to, hey, force him inside and give him 2s, you like it, but you're giving him too many.
You like to give up 2s instead of 3s, but you got to factor in takeover coming eventually. Turn up, he's got to force it up from the corner, and they'll get the rebound up ahead to Radiant. He'll give it to ZDS. Had Nudini underneath for an uncontested jam. And JoJo answer on the other end. Mark the take. Guarded by Feast, and he'll shoot it over Feast. Radiant with his first 3.
Steve's just sitting there yelling. He's like, damn, you're open. Hit the shots. It's the same thing when you go back to their last series. Steve's got like 3 offensive rebounds, kicked out to ZDS every time, and nothing happened. To get into his element a little bit more, not having the greatest games by any means, but he's hitting some shots to at least sway some momentum going towards their side.
J Money. ZDS, shot clock running down. He's got to force this up. Oh, Breadwinner, what a pass! And he'll hit the 3 ball in the corner pocket. You never know who's going to not show up. Nudini can't hit the 3. It's a 20-point game. And they'll reset it back up. Breadwinner. Looked like he maybe could have dunked it, and he will! exclamation point!
Throwing a lot more baits from the wings and trying to force them. They've had Feast up there at top, and Steve's like, okay, well, Feast, you got to hit every single shot that I'm going to give you. They now put JoJo up there and force a reset. You almost got to steal from it as well.
And Radiant will throw it up. And Steves will hammer it down.
Feast playing up just a little bit too much, and if he doesn't react in time, he's not going to grab it out of the air.
Jay Money, wide open lane. He's now got 7. 51-21. Telling you right now, I'm not sure you want to be the home team.
Always use Terabad.
Yeah, it's not terrible, it's not bad. It's been Terabad, the shooting for the home team here in these first 2 games. And there's a dunk by Bear. It's a 5 to try to close out the season. We got a whole bunch of off-season content coming your way, including how you can get involved in Season 3. So make sure you keep it locked. Steeds, 1:45 to go. Remember, another 10 minutes in between Game 2 and Game 3. What happened there? Final second, CDS. That's bottom of the net.
Breadwinner's got 9 steals as well. That's got to be a high.
That's got to be
that's
a playoff record. There's no question about it. And that's how Game 2 will come to an end. 70-23. Like it or not, sometimes you need more cowbell. Here's the tip of Game 3. Breadwinner. A lot of pressure on these locks. Nudini trying to stay in front of Bear. These players are ready for 5 of them to be crowned the champions. Here's Radiant on the move, the 3, and he hits it. Here in the final. Been doing it all playoff long. Remember, they went on an 11-game winning streak. There's Turnip.
You don't let the Turtle get to double-digit points. That's not the way you want to find yourself down in a game that you're letting a pure lock just get some of the easiest baskets.
Final seconds, and they give them a taste of their own medicine.
These guys just slapped the ground.
Brett on a sharp rim. And Feast will hammer it down from the field. And I'm surprised he didn't take that one. Nudini able to chase it down, though only 5 to shoot. Get it off the Radiant. They try to reset. And it's Nudini on the cut. Bear now. Under 2 minutes to go here in the first half of Game 3. Series tied at 1, and that will be an and 1.
Again, another back door. This time, a lot of people who ever play the
shot clock running down once again. CDS mid-range, and it rattles home. It was Nate Call's defense last year that earned MVP honors. The defense matters, especially in the big time, but no one is stopping this guy. Lob it up to the big fella, and it's blocked by Feast. C stays with it. Nudini back to Radiant. Someone's got to shoot the ball. CDS will. Nudini has had a tough time staying in front of Bear. Oh my goodness. Nudini has had a tough time staying in front of Bear. Oh my goodness. Top of the key. And you got to shade him that way. And he'll split the defenders and say, how about I go left? 50-33. Scott Cole Dirk with you for Game 3, and there's CDS on an easy one. He's had a great game. 50-35. Well, I'm heading to Paris tomorrow, but I've seen it's the go-to move. I mean, people in chat are even like, hey, how do I do that move? Someone tell me how to do that move. It's OP.
It's one of my favorite moves to do, and we saw a lot of big men do it. If you could play some defense here and start getting something going in the offensive end with this badge blazing, you're fine, but they
can't stop them. They can't. Game 3, they're going to take a 1-game lead here in the series. ZDS played his heart out, but it's not enough. He scores 28 points, but they lose by 9. It's winning the championship right here. Press 2 if we're going to a Game 5, and the Sixers will take the tip. They'll have it first. He's got to be sweating right now. And they feed it down low to Feast. Let's check it with Alex.
For another extra 3 seconds if he really wanted to.
Steves an and 1. A able to answer back, maybe with the old-fashioned three-point play.
Great extra pass and
getting to the free throw line, gives it off to ZDS. He's got to force it up, well short. It's a 3-on-2 break, and Turnup will get an easy one. We're tied at 9. Timeout, Philly. 3:60 on the line here.
So when you see the shirt, that's the come show the shirt, baby. I'm put the flag down, big guy. Look, best in the world, best in the world.
Gradient sees 4 fouls. You almost activate his trap card. It seems like he's ready to just rock and roll. That's why he's going to that 5 out.
17.
Where they could start to run away with it because of those 4 fouls. You can only rely on a bump. I don't know how much more you're going to see Radiant go into a 5-out set. It's just from momentum, missing shots.
And then Radiant sets back in a quiet green as he tickles the Radiant now with 11. Bear changing directions, finds Turnup on a cold ring. Are you kidding me? Their backs are against the wall. T-Wolves lead 2-1 in the series. And Steeds with a jam. 4:22 to go here in the third. Scott Cole, Dirk along with you. And Turnup's just got to force that up, and he makes it. This fourth quarter is going to be bananas. Shot clock running down. Radiant stops, pops.
Green dot.
This is how we thought the series would go. 38-37. That's all kind of room for Bear. Oh my goodness.
Ooh.
And they missed the jam. Remember, Feast spent season 1 with this team. Nudini! Bottoms! And boy, was that a smart move. They got 1 out of 2 right. And Jay Money gets his shot blocked and then gets it back. And Radiant. Over to Breadwinner. Are you kidding me?
And this honestly might end up being the most separation that we've seen in this game if they're going to score right here.
Woo, baby, Radiant! And 1. What the what? 2:30 to go. Backdoor cut by Feast. It's a 2-point game.
See, I know it's a bet. Make anything happen, but like,
no, it's over. When I say the games are over, they're over.
well, we were sitting there saying that the 76ers showed us nothing in that game. So we're like, okay, they're going to cruise. They're going to start to build up a lead. 76ers, they cracked the code, but that's when the game is over. They need to do that here early. Get some stops out of the break, start to get in their head, and get some scores.
And it'll turn it over. Ball still loose. JoJo gets it off to Bear. They got to hurry here. And they'll toss it up to Jay Money, and he'll find a cutting JoJo.
But when Radiant is cold, you remember right before in that game number 3, before we went back and we had the delay, Radiant was cold and shot 2 heavily contested shots, and he's forcing them up. Best of them, one of the best shooters that we have in the entire league.
Here's Bear now, and it's taken away by Steeds. Showtime!
Well, remember, Bear's 0 for 3. Next open look that he gets from behind the arc, it's a bucket time.
And Steeds with another big board. 3-on-1 break. They give it to Nudini, and he'll fix the switch. ZDS now can't stay in front, and Bear will finish right now. They got to get some easy ones. Steeds trying to cold shoulder and gets it to go. 0 points, 1 assist, 4 turnovers, and he almost turned it over there. ZDS gets to the free throw line. Good.
ZDS in those catch and shoot situations many of the times.
JoJo wide open 3. Bang!
He is playing the game of his life right now on the defensive end. I mean, he's holding Bears a 3 of 7 shooting.
And Feast with a dunk. 12 minutes away. Appreciate it, gentlemen. Good work all season long. And there is Bear with a tough left hand.
Going into the second half, if Radiant would have taken that open 3.
There it is.
Hey, I just want to say I heard that rare Scott Cole compliment, and I appreciate that, man.
Thank you, Scott.
All right.
I know the season's
Both you
winding
guys
down,
are
so.
absent. Bear, shot clock running down, guarded by Nudini, gets it off to JoJo. Huge 3, and he makes it. Air now. Under 2 minutes to go in the third. He gets a full head of steam into the paint and scores. Open look for a moment. ZDS smothered by Turnup. and they take it away again. Feast against his old team. A slamma-jamma. The winningest team in the history of the league is about to go down.
Where have you seen this before?
Turn up for what? 3 points. 20-point lead. Steve's in the paint. Couple pump fakes. And they dribble it out. They can't take the entire time away. They got to put up a shot. Nudini will from the corner. It's good. Final 8 seconds to this one. It's fitting that he has the ball last. 52-35. The